Alright, folks, sorry about that. I mean, I was back, I had gotten back about almost 6 minutes ago, but unfortunately lost internet connection while I was out taking my dog for a walk. Like I said, the weather's has taken a turn for a little bit for the worse. Not so much in terms of heavy snow, but like I said, the wind has picked up quite a bit since, in the last 20 minutes, I'd say, easily. I mean, the weather outside's so dreadful that my dog said, "You know what? Let's hurry up. I don't even want it to go poop. I'll just wait until the weather chills." Ain't that right, Sky? You know that little crystalline arrow she shoots. Oh, look at those tatas. Fine waist. And those obliques. Ooh. And that back. Ooh. Well, then we could also talk about her dress too. I mean, but also look at that stocking right there. Is that a stocking or a leg band? Looks like okay, it's a leg band.
This story
That's so
deserves
beautiful.
the perfect ending.
All right, let's go. I'll wait first until everyone gets back in here. Well, while I'm waiting for everyone to return. I'm going to go ahead and continue the Simulated Universe just for a little bit longer. Continue. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and... Because I know how my little girl's gonna operate. When she sees something she wants to bark at, she's gonna straight up just bury her face right into the damn window screen, and I'm not gonna have that nonsense.
What should I observe today? Oh.
And this is a lovely gal too. That tiny shoulders. Alright, let's see how well I can knock these chumps out. Okay.
Gotta know the risks. The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Going all in. Tabs on me.
I don't remember inviting you. There's always a weakness. Evildoer.
Alright, let's get through this. That works for me, honestly.
Let the asset valuation begin. Still no repayment?
A guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today?
That works.
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Smash them up, Numby!
No dirty tricks, all right?
This battle is unavoidable.
Easy, Numby. Easy. Still no repayment?
Alright, got that knocked out. Let's see. Yeah, that could work. To my advantage. Well, she got a nice jiggle. To her? Alright, let's see what we got going on here. 10-1 cure. Well, I got 2. I didn't realize I even had this one here. Well, I got 3 or 2 that could be repaired, so yeah, why not? Let's do it. Alright, has everyone came back yet? No? Alright, we'll wait a little longer. Then we'll get right back to the story.
Might as well beat it up before it attacks me.
Show your courage.
Found your weakness.
Yeah.
We've entered the storm.
Alright.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
The market is unpredictable. Ah, right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Shouldn't do too much damage to these chumps. I mean, it did.
Powerful enemy. Time to change tactics. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Let the asset
They
valuation
did stop on
begin.
over. Wasn't expecting that.
Assets confiscated!
Going all in. Tabs on me.
A gift from the stars.
Still no repayment?
You'll pay for this.
Alright, I'll call. Can't lose this one.
A guest with...
All in.
Well, that battle ended quickly, now didn't it? Boom and boom. Boom. Alright. Alright. Be right back, folks. Give me a moment. What has been? Yeah, about there. Two, if I had adventure. Thought I guessed correctly. Alright. Alright. Alright, there we are. Visitors, folks, visitors. Alright. Leave that for now. Let's get back to the story. Pardon me.
It's still early. Where to now?
There's only one place that we're going to now. And that is here. While I get started,
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
It's first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him, nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world. Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphoreus. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny. We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long, and have denied for too long.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Weren't you born in ID's Elysia?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now.
Good questions.
Look, friend.
All good questions, folks.
The words on that wall are the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi,
I didn't go on
fa,
a great
sol,
voice
la,
actress.
ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies. As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator
You're just a reader.
is also the most devoted audience.
Ah, shit. Damn it. I was trying not to get any more make any more mess than necessary. My bad. But here I did. It happened. What do you mean?
At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. A prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction.
But
The first new spore, the demi-urge, is right here.
Tristan Himiko's point of view. Currently beyond the sky.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shu Ling.
Why?
But you,
Did I miss
Merlin's
something?
Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us?
The Alliance only authorized the Law Food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now?
Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I?
Like Guang, huh?
With
Who
enemies
this
all
is?
around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands.
Don't know
Like
this
it or
was
not,
that.
there's no way we're letting the Law Food take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day.
They always will amongst
With
the
Elder
mindless
Huayan
masses
around, those with ulterior
want
motives
certainty
won't be able to stir up any
and
trouble.
guarantees.
Fiction to you? I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win.
Second
These
one, huh?
2 wins for the Law Fu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look,
Damn,
if
dude,
this
still
was
is a good
Skyfang
general.
commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
He's got a way of wording it, right?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
With the Decalite reflection barrier, the Yu Chui must understand even more than the Luo Fu how significant this battle is. Amphoreus' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on.
For sure.
How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Kobold's head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda.
There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sedunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them.
Because each one was
My
designed to
assessment
destroy a
is this.
path.
To
An aeon
completely
of that
take down
path.
a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is... one wrong move, and the Luofu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphoreus, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom-Pom, join the fight.
Well, knows
We
his stuff.
do
He's
need
dealt
to
with
be
world-threatening.
prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back.
Which 2? Skrullum and Himiko.
Oh,
apparently.
And just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Skrullum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreus, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination, Amphoreus.
PJ Matson's an amazing voice actress to be able to do this many voices in different tones.
The flow of Memoria is so heavy
And
here.
emotional fluctuation for that matter.
Unlike Penacony's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Why?
Agreed.
I know he's a wanted criminal somewhat, but
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance.
which one?
Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation.
Oh, because of IPC, that's why.
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Zulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds.
Yeah, if I might, it took the IPC and the
The 10 Stone
and the
Hearts shall
Shinso
spare
Alliance
no
to
effort
actually
for
take
such
down
a grand
Zulo.
mission for the preservation.
Regencia Guild and conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
Duh.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Yeah.
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal.
I forgot what neuropathy is.
The IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy.
Still about making profits, folks. Told you, man.
But if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
For one, that's a normal statement. For the other, that is definitely
It's clear that each party
overstatement of the
still
year.
has
Or
qualms
century.
about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You
Looks
can
like
never
Pops
be
is
too
back
careful
now.
when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreus looks like on the inside.
Army.
I wonder where he and the others are right now.
If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask.
Unfortunately, I don't have Black Swan and Sunday, so yep, that's gonna suck. Just a smidge bit.
As the protagonist of your own story, it's up to you to overcome and
Oh, I better
forge
move that out of the way
ahead.
because I know she's gonna run right over it instantly. All right. Yeah. Kind of figured. All right, be right back, folks. Give me a moment. Alright. Alright. Sorry, folks. Man, that's twice now I just choked on air. Today I choked on air. I know there's going to be a need for quantum, so... well, we'll just leave it alone for now. As is. Alright, let's try to do this here.
Get the box of Albumac. Or
Huh?
did you forget?
I forgot, dude. I'll get it tomorrow morning. I guess. Chrono Cog.
Hello. How's the signal? Can you hear us?
Ah, we're through. I can see the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Wow. All the way from here, huh?
Miss
That's insane.
Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz
Alright.
about the Iron Tomb operation.
Yeah,
She
fine.
made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Yarillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined.
We really wish we could help, but Yarillo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation.
Indeed.
The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
Faced with a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Yarillo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Yarillo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belobogian falls.
Miss Bronya.
Huh?
May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
Oh my god. Hold on, Sweet Pea. Let me. Hold on, Sweet Pea. Like that. I know you want it. Don't you? You want it, don't you? Huh? Look at you. Yeah. Your face is all in it. Be like, give me now. All right, give me a second, dog. I gotta get this cut open first, apparently, since it doesn't have any other way of opening. Oh, it says tear here to open. Okay. Ready? Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Alright. There you go, little gremlin. An ex-neon wishing for more wishes. I was talking to the dog. I was telling Sky, an ex-neon wishing for more wishes. That's enough snacky poos for her. Oh. Air freshener, basically. Of sorts. Alright. Hold on, folks. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Ooh, I wonder what other friends we'll talk to in this lovely game, in this lovely moment. Alright, there. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. You activate the chronocognitive anchor to contact the Shinjo representatives.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Come up here. Come here, you silly goober.
Express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a back seat.
That's good to hear.
If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
Himiko's a smooth talker, isn't she?
As for that Jade Abacus of Ally Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Alright. I'm guessing the Intelligentsia Guild is next? Or is it the IPC representative? Okay.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you.
Alright.
When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so. Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had an uneasy truce.
Both, basically, intergalactic.
I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you
intergalactic assholes, to say the least.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
Alright. Next up. Alright, Galactic Ranger representative. No response.
Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
The family.
Miss Himiko, is that you?
No, it
Yes.
can't be Robin.
And you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And even now I can only appear in disguise.
I'm guessing she's the head of the family
On
now?
behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family. We essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin,
I missed a lot of stuff
to
then.
apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Well, I haven't done all the side quests and stuff, so that explains a lot in character quests.
Understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of the the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines.
I think that's the name of
Foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Alright, I think I communicate with everyone, so let's go. To Akama.
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be
Weird that.
Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The Nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the Chroniclers of Time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last Era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 Titans who guard Amphoreus.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? Aw, I practiced so long for this.
No, every night, that's for sure.
Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
No.
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does he look like now?
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
Alright, I can't wait to see it.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City
Giant
have
statue,
gathered
right?
here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity is him. He has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear.
I missed that
Instead,
part.
they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphoreus once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
it seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? This advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
This is true. Alright, where's she at? There she is.
Mr. Yang is indeed very reliable.
For the rainbow you cast, turn the light of both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be to Cyphera, coin of the windy, for your every flip reflects the possibilities of destiny, letting the tricks of elation illuminate the path to dawn.
Did they just say they're talking about paths?
For you are the strife that pierces through hatred and cruelty, and the eternal glory of the hunt. Praise be to Castorus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is no longer an end in equilibrium, but a peaceful journey home. Praise be to Dan Heng, pillar of stone, for you are a mountain range and the backbone of permanence. Your silent form paves our path across the earth. Praise be to March 7th, Veil of Evernight, for you safeguard time for us, weaving remembrance into stars, to be embroidered upon a boundless dress.
Oh, that's the end of the prayer? Oh, darn. I was hoping to I didn't quite catch the first part of that chant either. I might have to rewatch my own VOD later just to see where that goes. The hell happens? Well, you can actually see the core flames all lit here. Before you couldn't.
It's still early. Where to now?
Alright, let's see what happens if I do this.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? This advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
Praise be
the so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection. Praise be to Helectra, chalice of plenty, for you brew the ocean into sweet wine, dispelling nihility with every toast at the feast. Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight, for the rainbow you cast turns the light of both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be to Cyphera.
Okay, we heard the rest from the Hyacinthia part. So yeah, they first mentioned Ceridra, then they mentioned Aglaia, and then they mentioned Helectra, aka Hycelinus.
Lance of fury, for you are the strife that pierces through hatred and cruelty, and the eternal glory of the hunt. Praise be to Castorus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is no longer an end in equilibrium, but a peaceful journey home. Praise be to Dan Hung, pillar of stone, for you are a mountain. Silent form, haze our... Praise be to March 7th, Veil of...
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan! The world-bearing deliverer!
Hey look, she's alive again!
About to awaken! Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne.
Hopefully she has become a better person in this cycle than the last several ones.
Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphoreus. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion: this must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on.
I think he was just quoting Coca-Cola.
13th Titan.
Whoever the hell her name was.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, "Look, there's nothing here." Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
I just now noticed, folks.
Backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key.
The design on her collar looks like a hand, and on the top right there, as well, the way the black and the periwinkle there are pattern. It looks like two hands on the top of the grabbing the cone of the hat. It's pretty cool.
We turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Huh? Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Alright, let's change it up then. Hilariously enough, I actually have her already in my...
Play like how you usually do in the simulated universe.
And I'll need an erudition character, so... You, I guess? Or do you... Yeah, you'd be good.
Can a life made of a Stellaron show desire?
Now then. You to keep them nice and
Lady
healthy.
Jade herself has come. What's wrong? You don't trust me?
Yeah, why not? Boom. Oh, I forgot. Nah, actually I don't need to. Yep, this'll work. If I ever run into any enemies, that is. Doubt I will, though. Now I gotta do some puzzle solving. I was hoping I wouldn't have to.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
Huh? Alright.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
And that's so much better. Okay, I guess that doesn't do anything. She's right there. Which obstacle on what platform? That's the question. I'm not seeing anything I should do. There's nothing going that way. Oh, maybe it's this.
Herta's big hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? Finally, all set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second. Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Am I gonna be doing some shmup, some top-down shmup? That's shoot 'em up, short for shoot. Portmanteau, shorthand
Classic
for
nuclear heat engine.
shmup.
Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
That's
Also
true.
a personal
Mistletoe
preference.
is a poisonous flower.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls.
Hold it. Punk Lordian Brat. Oh, so her place that she comes from is called Punk Lord? Weird that. Or is it
Yours
just
is way
tight?
too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will.
Yeah, she tries to come off aloof, but she really likes me.
Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta.
True.
The cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this demiurge really is.
Yeah, that way I can call it a night. Activate mistletoe.
Let's hope this matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
Okay, guess it's not top down. Here, I thought it would be.
Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
The Temple of the Unnamed Titan.
I see it too.
In the
We're
real
thinking
world.
the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
Trojan program mistletoe. Mistletoe is Scroom's personal collection piece. An intelligently designed Trojan program. Press the cruise button to start flying. Press again to switch to hover state. Alright. Use, of course, the left joystick for steering. And use the acceleration button for a temporary speed boost. Yep. Enter flight. Toggle the vertical inversions. Okay, I don't need a toggle version. Auto cruise program. Press the auto cruise and the mistletoe automatically flies to the navigation button. Press again to during switch to manual.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move.
I'm not even
Use
following
their
this.
own systems against
I'm trying
them.
to.
Take us to the nearest one.
So this is what the Temple of the Unnamed Titan is. Actually, in the actual real world. Rainbows and sparkles like a true magic girl should. She got the magic girl thing going down, that's for sure. Didn't realize there's lavender tips on her. Here, there. Alright, cool.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Okay, so yeah, I should have done that dialogue recap earlier.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first news spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
I don't think it is.
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace.
She thinks, then she finds this promising.
But he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphoreus, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Check them out. Yep. Okay, got that. All right. There. I'm surprised they didn't ask me to do it already. This will be useful. Here we are.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Filiate 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphoreus' extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called Listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
Why, hello.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics.
Pretty good yourself.
How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
a paradox. Boom.
The truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel.
Board the mistletoe.
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Yeah, it's very difficult to actually... It's like flying a plane, almost. Almost like flying a plane. Actually, the controls were exactly like flying a plane. Alright, we broke through the firewall.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition. Declining. The destruction. Surging. The remembrance. 0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture?
Possible. Plausible.
Log it for now.
Probably not.
The dots still aren't connecting.
And now to our final destination. Okay.
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
Same.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh?
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exomyth.
Really? I guess it's just a little short respite. Time to move along. Look at this place. It does look magnificent, doesn't it? Now that we've gotten to where we're going. Trying to figure out more of this nonsense.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exomyth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control. But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion: Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a specter, literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the Demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost a matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor's in place. Proceed when ready.
Alright, folks, give me a moment to take care of my plate and spoon. Sorry folks, it's taking a little longer than I thought. I was making coffee and had to rinse a couple things off as well. So I'll be there shortly. Once I get done making my coffee. There we are. brew. And we should be good to go now. God, I'm so bloated.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
It's his domain. Stay alert.
Alright, sorry about that, folks. Anyways, you don't say. All I got to say is, still waiting for Screwlum to be a playable character. I choose waifus over husbandos any day of the week, but still. He's probably the exception of that.
Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is undergoing autonomous recalibration, initiating reverse engineering of the interference source.
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath.
I love Xandar's Lycurgus, aka Lygus, or aka Xandar.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's mainframe. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
What?
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
Yeah, I would.
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
I would, just to make you go chasing red herrings.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now. Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. And we know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory.
I'm sure she does.
Share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain. But the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else. That made the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Yeah, let's go. We'll just let it autopilot.
Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Damn, that's some serious level of
Calculation
dedication.
results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Lygas's coffin like he wanted.
And of course, the Millennium,
Looks
the
like you
Millennium
were right.
Eye is on it. Naturally. Those who know, know. If you don't, Yu-Gi-Oh! That's all I'm gonna tell you. Oh damn! When he was first decapitated.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
My elated greetings. Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded.
He sounds like a Disney villain, which is awesome. An old classic Disney villain, which is awesome.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Nope.
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me.
And what's that?
The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphoreus's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphoreus's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphoreus's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within.
Yep.
That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphoreus's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Indeed.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Phileas 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
Ooh, we're finally gonna get there.
But
Where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphoreus, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree. The daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world.
Hold on. Alright, I'm guessing the seed being the Previa Mobile, or the the original extrapolation for the scepter.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans.
No parent.
Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Undefined record number 6, archive.
Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs. But the name Ide Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand. Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So I grew up to be gentle as well.
Undefined record number 28, archived.
But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad Blown on the Breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Undefined record number 496, archived. Parsing object information 093.
Correction. Philia 093's record, number 496. Archived.
System running. Alright. Delta ME1 Me13 Amphoreus Arentum.ex. Runtime error. Program from an unknown publisher. Delta Me 13 / demiurge / Philia 093.ex. Allow write access. Allow. Running Philia 093.ex. E. Execute.
Hi.
Basically.
Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete.
093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Philia 093 equals Peach.
That's weird.
Peach's record. Number 8128. Archived.
Peach, huh? Why call her Peach? Delta Me 13 colon / Amphoreus / Iron Tomb .execute runtime error. An unhandled exception occurred. 1/3 object name every page of record. Click excerpt to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view the full log. Details. Running Philia 093 .execute.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Comment. Peach. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years? Conclusion. It won't. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach.
Save.
Peach's record number. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphoreus won't be forgotten. Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolimo 600. Track. Strife.
Related to Stripe.
Stripe.
Comment. Pretty.
Oh boy.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 093.
Related to love. Comment. Peach equals love?
Delta me 13 colon / I hate that part. Let's see here. / Iron Tune .execute runtime error. An unhandled exception occurred. 2 out of 3. Object name naive dream. Click extra to denote detail and click and continue. Click details to view the full log. Executing Philia.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Execute.
Bye, Peach. Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy. Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy. I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands. Peach... uneasy?
Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting. Conclusion. Progress. Bad. If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream? Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 96.024%.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you... encouraging me? Peach. Happy. Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Record. Peach doesn't like tears. I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away. A little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Ide Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends. Save.
Learn.
Little fairies, good friends.
I mean,
Bye-bye.
artificial life, I guess. Do they really feel anything? I mean, how does it feel to actually have witnessed someone's death countless times like that? A companion of sorts who tries to comfort you. An exception occurred 303. Object name, a new blankness. Let's go to full details. Running Philia 093. Execute.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no? Me! Little fairies! Happy! Speaking easy! I can!
So the memory spike we have around is actually the seed memory of Delta Me 13?
Once again, the saga comes
I'm confused
to
on
an
that
end.
one, folks.
Everything is deathly silent. Just like this very moment.
Oh, reminds me.
You
Coffee should be finished.
speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. Sentimental. Stories have sentiments. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze. Peach, strange. But I won't do that anymore now. Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
So it became from a seed memory to a bud of memory.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? Blank spaces? What's that?
Good question.
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough!
No.
Peach, don't leave! Now I can rest in peace in the clouds. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch. Peach left. If there are no new blank spaces, How can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you. Find blank space.
Still bloated.
Cyrene is Peach. Is love.
Is life.
So, first there is love. Then there is Cyrene. Then there is blank space. Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Okay.
Consciousness. Emotions. Feel sad. Oh, don't understand. Query, Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, like. Yes, right. Query, memory. Peaches, memories, save, learn.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest. Easy. I can. I learn.
Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name Ides Elysiae came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. Yet, you always seem so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me.
Yeah, you want to come up here?
I grew up to be gentle as well.
Well, come up here. Come on, Sky.
Cyrene is
Get up here.
gentle.
I chased you part of the day at
beautiful
least. You can come up here with me.
Can write stories. Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant
Goliath.
on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treeby's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail. Simple. Got it!
Yeah, there are just some people who are just that simply amazingly happy all the time, no matter what. No matter what they come across.
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile. Transparent. Like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft. Pink. Like a flower. The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then, as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see. I get it. I get it all.
I don't think I get it, folks. I'm not gonna lie.
Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all. So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up. Hi. Miss me yet?
Flower memory.
It just feels like you were a bit more mature. Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene, Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down. It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute. Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal.
Where's that?
Crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together.
So Peach and I will always be together.
What you doing now, Sky?
What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together. Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my taste.
Oh, what
I'm
taste?
thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is. Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why? It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities, and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then the story won't exist anymore. That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is.
That's gonna be a hard one to figure out, isn't
Peach's
it?
words. I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me.
Love meant.
What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy.
Why, hello!
But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars.
I'm doing alright.
And smiles for all to see.
Doing a little
My
bloated after
entire
eating.
life spent inside this little story.
Probably a little sleepy.
I can't wipe away my tears. And I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet. And that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected
a really long expo
in that
dump, but
ripple.
at the same time, very
It'll
romantic.
be all the remembrances
Playing
within this story.
Honkai Star Rail in the middle of the doing the
Someone
final
once
chapter
told
for the
very
Amphoreus
first me
storyline.
that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. But
Yeah,
Peach,
I do. Okay.
I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream. Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver.
Nah, not right now at the moment.
That's the mover of life.
Formatting progress. 20.
The what? That genuine shiver. Oh. The mover of life.
3.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances
Put this in a
pink.
different cup so I can heat
I
it up
believed
again.
that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets.
That's it.
It's a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
She definitely loves the
Are you
whole
leaving,
poetic and
It's okay.
romantic stuff.
I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you
About
taught me today.
ebooks? Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, who doesn't? At least.
Right. I still
Anyways,
haven't
familiar
told
with
you
the
what
internet at
love
this
is.
point. Hi.
But actually,
Come here for a
my
second.
good friend,
Come here, baby girl.
the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either.
How
Not
you
until
doing?
I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny
Give you
room.
cuddles.
Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite.
That's the
pulls
first time
us
I've ever
apart
heard that
again.
question, but I'm afraid no,
At the
I
very
don't know
end,
what story
it
I would
leaves
be able to
behind a
give,
seed.
honestly.
A reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate
Yeah,
Amphoreus.
nah. That would definitely be a very short one. Probably get 2 chapters out of that.
I still don't get it.
Hold on, no, I missed that part here. Let's see. No. I'm trying to see what the heck I missed out on this one here. Yeah, I said no. No, thank you. Like I said, that would be an utterly boring, uninteresting read. You probably get 1 or 2 chapters at most out of that. I've led an uneventful life, I'll say that. You're better off looking for like big time streamers for that question. They probably have a far more interesting life. Alright, let's see here. Mixes unite, then pulls apart, activated. It leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions to be. Alright. Alright.
But I trust Peach.
I love you too, sweetie.
Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
It's my little dog.
Then I'll really look forward to it.
Love you too.
In that case,
Gotta
I
spend
want
some
to
time
make a
with you,
promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile. Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom, then
Well, this
wither.
explains a lot of the multitudes of
I shall welcome my own decay,
of this Cyrene from the
for the
different
next
other
flower's
Cyrenes.
bud. While you will depart and hold that star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I... I've written. And so my story ends.
Sorry, I'm tearing up a little bit, folks.
It's your story now. Mimi?
And that's when we met her as the little fairy, Mim.
Mim? Me? Mim. Mimmy. Mimmy? Mim.
Gaze, watching, outside cold.
Mim.
You, warm,
Mimmy.
like me, like warmth.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. The one that walked up, been walking beside me.
Yes. The seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphoreus' heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
So in that first ripple?
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
Yes, they will. Should I call you Mim, Cyrene, or...
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
You can't be separated from her no matter what.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, All the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' heart.
You're one of the keys to defeating Iron Tomb. If mind and body become one, then there may be a way to stand up against Iron Tomb.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning, for the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then... and what happens after that, I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars.
That would be beautiful.
Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
You've always been you have always been and will always be a member of the Flame Chase. Let's move on to rewrite the finale.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
All right. Let's see what happens on their end now.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphoreus. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to them.
And thus, the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility.
Ooh, what possibility?
When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what
Alright, time to close the window now.
will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator, a giant of the destruction, would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
Good question.
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of news. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him? For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry.
This is how a genius truly
You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off.
All right,
it's time to go meet your little pet.
Love
Senior
Peach and
Society
stuff
member.
I'll come back for that some other time. No point.
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
What a beautiful wail. It will soon resound throughout the entire cosmos.
The
Are
view's
we
pretty
sure about
good
that,
here.
old man?
All yours, Screwy.
Just a moment, please.
I do love how her is like that.
I see. So your backup plan requires a scepter and the head of a genius.
Anyone with eyes can see that.
You know what I think about this, Herta.
Her
Whether it
nonchalant.
succeeds or fails, your plan plays right into the destruction's hands.
Can't you see what's going on, Screwlum? Her chances may be small, but it's not zero.
What are you two going on about? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry. I'll take that silence as a no. You, Xandar?
As your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your actions. But should your sudden inspiration bring more variables to the proof than as a fellow pathstrider of the erudition. I won't mind witnessing it with my own eyes.
Now this is the true, is how scientists truly work, and academics truly work, folks.
But you'll also become the perfect scholar. The chances are 10,000 to 1.
Alright, let's see what this 10,000 to 1 chance happening.
Curiosity.
It's a dangerous thing.
It's been so long, and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arrives. The cherished children of the erudition, the geniuses lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this? Huh. Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key.
Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herta, Genius Society 83rd seat, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most microscopic
Einstein
ideas.
level intellect and freaking beauty model looks. All I gotta say, total package.
Such thing as unity in the society's rules based on what I know.
Indeed. A meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society's history. The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the Second Great Prosperity, the third meeting had 5 attendees. How many will respond this time?
To Herta, only the ones that matter. There's a little stare down.
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Poka.
Poka Kakamon, Lord Senate.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Goodness gracious me! So
Dr. Panda.
faces. We even have a special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius, Xandar.
But he's the one who created a freaking god, dude. What do you got for your greatness?
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected, even though one is just here for the fun of it. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase.
Yep, she's nonchalant and gets straight to the point. She doesn't beat around the bush at all. I like that.
Folks,
She doesn't
this is not a
speak
discussion,
in circles,
but an
riddles.
announcement.
Just get straight
Though
to
the
the point.
society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter
and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place, and interface myself with Droidhead. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5
Delta Me-13, I thought it was that.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You madman. That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instance?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Wow.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
I'm not sure who Acha is
We're
again.
all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of Silence?
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
Huh. What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
One's gotta wonder how old Polka is to call
What are you laughing
Herta a
at?
little girl, because Herta's pretty damn old herself.
I'm glad, Herta, we ended up on the same page. No matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both chose the same road. We will defy the god who marked the limits of humanity.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I will prepare a stage for the
It's the second time I thought something.
Listen
Dollars or donuts managed to get away.
Who came after me.
Yeah,
Thus speaks Genius Society #1. End this pathetic
Their number
meeting.
is not a ranking either, folks. It's just a matter of
2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed
who was the first to
decision
receive the order of which to
the
receive the
Xandars
gaze of
universe.
Nos.
We will become her representatives and stop all external interference. Is targeting her.
What are you playing at?
My reasons. It's simple. Curiosity. That is all, madam.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise. Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl.
Did you all just treat me as a side character? Darn it. Anyways, I'm just here for the fun. As the ghost of the quantum domain, it is my duty to observe. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from planet Scrollum, then I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
That's right, Rame. One of the few waifus that can cook, apparently.
I knew you'd say something like that.
She can bake me desserts any day.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
I don't know, right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the entire known cosmos.
Exactly. I don't know.
Well,
The true sentence
we
anyone
passed
could
the
say.
society's trial.
And the
Let's
most
focus
intelligent.
on what we've got in front of us. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but Xandar always follows through with his words. Farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left to spend with each other, you no longer need to address me as Xandar.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely severed my connections with Xandar 1 Kuwabara. I shall witness the end of the world in the role of Theoros, as a character within this play.
I really don't get you.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta, but I still would like to reiterate that it's a great honor to work with you.
I did hear this many times, and I've responded to you many times in the same way. I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it, and I might go into shock.
Stephen's work is done. Let's get ready.
I tell you two, these two have
ages.
Let's
open up a path
great
for our
chemistry with
allies.
each other. Honestly, if you want to ship somebody, that would be them.
Are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphoreus.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved, will write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
Alright, we can go a little more, and then after that we're going to have to call it a night.
Never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this bumpy.
Oh, baby, the rides always get bumpy. I mean,
we're here. Dust and sand in the air, and crumbling ruins all around.
This heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You could say this prison was forged from Finance fury.
But fury never lasts forever. That's why we're here. Right, friend?
Indeed. Time to go. Let's not keep finding and waiting.
Let's embark on the final flame chase journey.
Focus on what's ahead. I'll hold off their attacks.
Looks like we've got some tough enemies to deal with, huh?
I was hoping her to say too bad for them. And that's when that was a different one. Alright, let's go. One more Teeth Shore. Ruins of Time.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield. I've been waiting for you. Heroes from beyond the sky. Trailblazers of the Astral Express, right?
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castrum Kremnos. In this body rest 30 million lifetimes of cause and effect. We, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready to fight for the world's destiny.
This isn't our first time fighting together.
Indeed. That journey remains vivid in my memory. I will not forget it. The past remains vivid in my mind. Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer. Let alone the companions along the Flame Chase journey. Or Cyrene from Aedes Elysiae. And you, the 13th Titan.
Well, I guess my identity's not a secret anymore. That means her sacrifice. And everything she did wasn't forgotten by the world, right?
She was the first Ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone else. Since you've taken up her pen, then right. Stand with us and fight destiny with all your strength until all is settled.
Exactly.
Then, inscribe her name in the epilogue of the epic. In this final battle, calamity shall stand with Amphoreus. This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the gods and the Black Tide. We fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss it pierced was the very breeding ground of Iron Tomb.
The earth beneath our feet is dead. Deep below lies a void, as if the world's core had never formed. I hear it. Finan's heartbeat. It's so faint, like he's on his last breath.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. If you knew that man, you'd understand. It is exactly that last flicker of flame that will never go out.
Damn straight.
In this life, the song of strife shall not end in a final watch over Kremnos, but rise again into a journey unending. I am Mighty-Mos, the Lance of Fury. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for the destruction's eternal end.
All right.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Dragons, obey this order.
Oof.
Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Don't worry. Just close your eyes. The night will soon fall.
Shh.
Good night.
Man, really? I can use that again? Yeah, it's a girl.
Let's try it this other way.
You chilling out here with me, huh?
We can do it all!
Endless flowers. Please bloom for tomorrow. Let's do that again. All right. Rise and shine. Time to wake up. Mimi! Come on, stop messing around. Make sure you have fun. Until we meet again, everyone.
My strength is not what it was. Incoming!
The Evernight draws near. Time for some sweet dreams. Go on,
Indeed.
Treat our guests nicely.
Don't worry, I'll do it. Remember that. Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Weakling.
Whoa, he's so strong. We didn't even get a chance to jump in.
True.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns, even if the gods stand side by side, will still be divided and destroyed, one by one.
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one. Take this.
His
signet of Kronos. It has witnessed every birth and death of mine. It is Mighty's unfinished destiny. And the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
So, you're not coming with us?
Come now. I am strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of countless divine bodies. Take the signet. With it, I'll be with you always. Use it to blaze the path ahead and inscribe the cause of deliverance. In the name of the mortal, Mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled. March on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphoreus.
Always, brother. Always.
And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew a city of prosperity.
Alright, let's bring you in, buddy.
Now is the time for Amphoreus' victory.
Alright, where's that? Here it is.
That child running through the fields of a... Shh. I learned all my tricks for healthy living from him. Sleep early and rise early. Eat lots and exercise lots. I've learned, the first half of both tenets.
Sleep early and eat lots.
Please, teach me how you keep yourself so fit.
Oh. See what happens.
My purpose has always been to mountains roar, dragons rise!
We can do it all!
I'll endure.
Together. Endless flowers. Please bloom for tomorrow.
Burn it all!
Mimi!
Yep, let's do it.
Weakling, use all your might! Forever doomed! Remember that!
My strength is not... Dragons, obey this calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Let's start the second movement.
Burn it all!
Zephyro. Sounds like someone fused me and the Little Prince into one name.
Oh, it's Saphira, cool.
Oh, finally! Great mystery. And, you two ladies, really look alike, huh?
Gotta love Saphira.
Hold on. Let me guess.
Voice actress sounds like she's having a fun time doing the voice.
You've got to be the first newsboy. Mr. Meow. Demiurge. Right. And, this one with the flower. Gotta be a little March from the Express crew, huh?
You got sharp eyes.
Do we really look that alike? He's saying we're both special in our own way, right?
I am.
Relax. I'm just kidding. Look at those bloomy faces. How are you gonna save the world like that? Let me share some good news with you. This place may look like a ruin at first glance, but anyone can tell. It's
It's not that simple.
Never is.
Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
But is that real? Or just a manifestation of power?
Look familiar. It's from that little deliverer boy. If it's showing up here, it means only one thing. This ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of 30 million lifetimes.
Damn.
There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
I see. So this is how he trapped Iron Tomb to buy time for the world outside.
Sounds just like him. People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back millions and millions of times. No one walks away from that in one piece.
Nope.
He's probably the only one who could have endured that.
Quite possibly. Fine, not facing this one, this alone anymore. He believed would come.
Of course. I knew ahead of time and gave him a heads up. He was happy. He even laughed in his sleep. After all, the dead can't hear trickery's lies. Hey, deliverer boy. Sorry for before. But the heroes you were always holding out for, they're finally here now. So hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Please, join us, Cypher. Help us fight for a new sunrise tomorrow.
This time, its light will stand without lies.
Well, would you look at that? I ended up being one of the heroes after all, huh? Alright, then write it like this. Cypher, Trickery's traveler. All she ever wanted was for there to always be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil. And for even a thief to steal their way into legend. Here, take the coin of whimsy. When it's time to make a quick getaway, just toss it high into the sky.
And here I was hoping for a fight.
And for all you latecomers out there, listen up. She might have been a bit greedy and a bit of a liar, but she never went back on her word.
Nice fourth wall breaking there.
Well, if it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road. We're one player short. When's Princess Homebody showing up?
All right. What's this right here? Ah, yeah, it's the Warbearer insignia.
Even this vessel, you've forged into a shackle. I'm glad to see you again, Mister.
Casterus.
Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to my name, and only one life I ever saved. To bring hope to a world so vast with these hands. Even in dreams, it always felt like too much to ask for.
We are saving countless lives, and we are bound for that vast, endless sky.
I won't forget.
Flame Weaver. Why is he here?
This is the first Castellana, and Lord Finan's deepest wound. He remembered everything he bore through the fires of his fury, but when the embers faded, all that remained was cold regret. I've restrained countless vessels like this across endless cycles, but this one, the pain he carried runs deeper than any I've known. Maybe he's been waiting here, just for us.
Waiting for his former enemies to stand before him again.
What answer does he hope for from us?
Well, obviously. Even if I had to go through hundreds of billions of cycles again, I would still entrust my weakness to you. So, let go of your regret, comrade. Its purpose is served.
What's up?
You don't need it anymore.
Come together?
Hey, I'm not that accommodating, you know. You've never once pulled your punches. Ever heard of going easy on a lady?
Maybe it's safe here for that nonsense.
So pull yourself together, will you? If you freeze up during the final battle, the whole cosmos is gonna have a good laugh.
Crap. This one. Alright. Come on up. You can do it. You can do it. Oh. You need me to help you? Alright, come here. Oh, right. Hi. Mwah. There you go. Hey, smell this. How does it smell? Does that smell good? Maybe? Oh, another two. Here's my little girl. There you are. There you are. So you're not mad at me anymore? Alright. Oh, where's that? Alright. Ah, that's how it's done. Oh. What we all need to hear when we're feeling our regrets.
Yes.
Especially from those who
Please
we love
trust
and
in
respect the
us,
most.
wandering soul. Across 30 million cycles, the radiance of every flame chaser now shines bright enough to illuminate the path ahead. I ask you to rest here, and may this grieving soil bear the bloom of acceptance.
No earthquakes. It's surprisingly quiet.
Perhaps Castellana has found his peace.
There's another possibility. This may not be the only seal he left behind.
Then, I suppose it's my time to set out with you. Please take this Antilla flower with you. I believe that if anything could speak for Castorus,
it would be
this
that.
ordinary, resilient Lord Mighty. In that lifetime when you traveled with him, you once told me, control what little you can, and when fate's inescapable grasp comes on it, I've stood tall and walked among the flame chasers, casting off the name of death, Castorus, servant of the afterlife. May her name be etched into the stars, and then live as a human and die as one. Why so sentimental? Sorry, a force of habit.
Alright, let's see. Okay, that's gains a charge point for every time you lose HP. Huh. Oh, that makes... Still might make it just a tad bit hard. Now that agony etched into the mirror seems to fall, dissolved by the words of pain is melting away. Alright.
That's a big one. So, who's up for a show?
Ooh, me. I'm up for a show.
Not budging an inch, huh? A really great mystery? I leave you alone for a bit and you're already this rusty. Speaking of which, Miss Cypher,
shows you which way it goes.
Do Telosians all like spherical things?
Of course we do.
Wait! That's not the point.
That's funny.
Isn't the real issue that this thing's in the way?
Mai's like, I can't deal with that. Seems like something got mixed up. The tie that into someone else.
Oh, right. It's my turn to shine now.
Yeah, of course.
Watch this. The fresh power of time.
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do. Come on, give me some credit.
she is Orynyx
of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
March deployed the domain of time for everyone. So now we can do remain in enhanced state. Cool.
See? Way better than that guy, right?
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
As always, Don Hung with the sharp words and
Beddings
backhand
of
color.
memory does catch your attention.
At least it still rhymes.
Nice.
Pain in the knickers,
There's
aren't
a
you?
whole garden down here?
Incredible. The energy in the Earth's veins here it's completely different.
This is the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
And now we're gonna have to wake him up from it. Now that's cruel. but necessary, sadly. Alright then, let's see if I could do this. Alright, I can. Alright, let me do this real quick, folks. Because we are now going to be finishing up for today's broadcast. Because we're going to have a little bit for tomorrow, and then after, so, you know, to give my thanks to you all for Thanksgiving. And then after that, I'll be spending the rest of the day, you know, spending time with family. So, until then, until tomorrow, okay, so if we conclude tomorrow, we'll finish this by then. Until then, remember, that game on, be excellent to show. And you know the usual spiel. Quarter is not closing, so skedaddle. See ya.